In the air. We are in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for MP.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
And the starting group for the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. And Freddie Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Queta in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, they've got MP. Jaime Jaquez out there with Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the 2. In the 2024 NBA Cup East semifinal, Milwaukee defeated Atlanta 110-102.
And we saw the vision from what the Bucks were thinking with the Dame-Giannis pairing. I mean, Lillard had 25 points, Giannis with 32 points, 14 rebounds, and 9 assists.
Now here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Money. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's White. 15 in his last outing. Tatum against Jaquez. Tatum with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. White can't hit. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Miami. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
White can't hit. It's Jaquez on the wing. He's guarded by White. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that. Acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Now MP. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Beyond the arc. And finished off by Adebayo.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Simons outside. Rebound Miami. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And so it's Boston with it, following the three-point basket by Miami. Tatum can't hit.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
MP high post, big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
MP scanning the floor. Jaquez with a screen on Simons. Here's Money. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Heat leading by 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Erik Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
There's Tatum with the 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
MP outside. With the fadeaway. And Miami again with the bucket.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Tatum. The Heat making their last shot. There's Simons with a 3. And Hero grabs the board.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Money, the pass to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Celtics trail by 13. Simons outside. Pass to Tatum from downtown. Can't get it to drop.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown, that's good.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Bears checked in for Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Larson's checked in for Powell. And Mitchell's subbed in for Hero. Miami leading by 11. Mitchell, the pass to Money. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Smith passes to Gonzalez. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, nice pass by Smith. I mean, putting his teammate in position to score.
Miami has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. MP inside. 12 points for him. The layup misses. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Walsh. Out to the right wing. For 3. Mitchell grabs the miss. Pass to MP. With the drive. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Well, the Celtics shooting just 38% so far in this one. The 3, Smith. The shot, no good. Heat leading by 13. Back to MP. To the middle. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Larson. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Tyler Hero's checked in for Miami. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. .29 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gonzalez, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. No good. And so it's the Miami Heat. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Welcome back. You're watching the NBA Cup semifinal on 2K Sports. One quarter in the books. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive.
Substitution on the court.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Wiggins with a screen on White. Here's MP. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pistons was simply terrific. He contributed 42 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
MP no good. Celtics trail by 16. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Boy, phenomenal ball control by Jason Tatum, just showing exactly how creative he can be.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Hero outside. Powell against Tatum. Back to Powell. Pass to Hero. 4 on the clock. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. And you got to appreciate the level of competition that this NBA Cup has inspired.
Absolutely. The winner's purse and everything else. A win here gets you into the finals and a shot at all the marbles.
Walsh. And it's off from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That one goes. Count it. Wiggins has got 8 points in the quarter.
The aggressive finish inside. Andrew Wiggins beats some very good defense.
Celtics trail by 16. It's Brown on the wing. Stolen by Hero. On the break. Here's Powell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Money's got his 5th assist in this one.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Jaquez comes in for Tyler Hero. Boston also changing it up. Cadiz checked in for Garza. And Simon has subbed in for Jason Tatum. Outside White. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. White's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's just a smooth, tight handle right there by Derek White. This guy an offensive force.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
Pass to Brown. This one for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
MP against Simons. Now here's where. The kick out to Adebayo. MP inside. They led by as many as 18. Count it. And that's now 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Money. Powell right side. And here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Outside White. Takes a step back. Here's Simons. Rebound Miami. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 All-State teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Right side Brown. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by MP. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up, and this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Looking to end the run. And so it's Miami continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Miami Heat.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more. And moving along, a metric for that first half. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
They've got Tyler Hero, Norman Powell out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group for Erik Spoelstra starting the second half.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside, Brown. Back to White from behind the arc. Powell pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's MP. Miami moving it around. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Hero. Clock at 6. No good on the 3. And so Simons will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Tatum. On the wing, Simons. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And you can just tell Simons has a lot of trust in his three-point shooting ability.
Heat leading by 21. Now here's Powell. Pass to Jaquez. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Money's got 24.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Erik Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
It's Powell on the wing. Outside Jaquez. Hero for 3. Boston pulls it in. Simons deciding where to go with it. The 3 ball. Again, Simons missing.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And the shot's good. Jaquez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Shot to stop the run. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Who's watching here?
On the wing, Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 19 points.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Hero, the pass to Money. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 27.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You look at Brown, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
MP up top. He's got 27, and the shot goes. Ware's got 8.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Outside White. Outside Brown. And the Celtics another 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Now MP. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. No doubt Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
It's Brown on the wing. Outside White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Simons with a steal. To the inside. Queta gets the bucket.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
And so MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And he lobs it up to the rim. Brown with the steal. Simons outside. Pass to White. Offline with a 3.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
MP inside. He's covered by Simons. Offensive rebound. Ware again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Boston calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
All right, fans, get loud and show some love for your Heat squad.
He's checked in for MP. And some changes here for the Celtics. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. You look at MP. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Miami. Powell, he's checked in for Jovic. Tyler Hero comes in for Larson. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. So it's Miami now. On the court right now for the Celtics. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Hero with the bucket. 13 points for Tyler Hero.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Back to Hero. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And here's Brown for three. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hero for three. Boston pulls it in. White on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Outside White, pass to Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half. The Heat have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. White against MP, stripped away. Here's Walsh. And no good. Excellent D there from Hero. Pass to MP. Back to Hero. Miami moving it around. Powell passes to Money. And here's Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Now Hero fires the three. Hauled in by Brown. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Ware, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Improved decision-making by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes him an even greater challenge to guard.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. Puts up a three. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Back to MP. Hero for three. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Here's Powell. MP outside. Wiggins outside. MP, the pass to Hero. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hero's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Garza. Here's Walsh. Here's Garza. Powell covers. And here's Brown for three. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's White. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
How about the hands and anticipation defensively by Jaylen Brown, part of what makes him special.
Pass to MP. Hero left side. MP with it. So it's the Heat winning.